Hello friends and family and welcome to my channel. My name is Magnus and this is Green Machine Sweden. I have been challenged by Jell from the channel Growing Bonsai by Jell to make a Christmas tree bonsai. So in this episode I will take on that challenge. However, I have far too many trees, so instead of creating one from scratch, I will work on this one I have had for a few years. In the 7 questions Bonsai Creators Challenge, one of the questions was, what is your ugliest tree? And this one was my answer. It is one of the first trees I tried to make a bonsai, and to be honest, I failed totally. So today, 5 years later, it is the time for my revenge on this tree. Can I make this tree so full of beginner mistakes to become a decent bonsai, or will it end up in the compost pile? Let's jump to present and see how it all turned out. So the biggest challenge with doing Christmas tree bonsai, especially when you make it out of spruce, which is the most common, is that their branches is so flexible. So these branches I have tried to wire into position 5 or 6 times already, and it always springs back up. And that's a really annoying habit for the tree. So what I have learned is that it's better to work with branches that are naturally horizontal instead of trying to wire down the branches going a little bit more diagonal upwards. So that's what I did with the IKEA hack spruce forest, and yeah, this one has been put to the side because I really think I have a much better spruce bonsai anyway. But now we are going to do something about it. First, looking into a possible front, and we have quite a nice movement here. But however, this branch is one of the branches where I actually succeeded in getting some movement and also getting it down a little bit better. Actually, I think that I totally broke the branch here and that it has been healed in this position. Anyway, since the branch is bending forward like the tree wants to give me a hug, I think that's a good first branch. And we also have a quite nice movement of the trunk here, where we have the first branch. So yeah, we need to take this big branch off, which I have been annoyed about for a very long time. So yeah, I'm trying to look into what I have if I use this as a first branch and get rid of all this. We have a second branch and something growing in the back here. This one is too big. Maybe I just gonna leave a swirl here. And I'm also looking for a new leader for this tree. This, yeah, actually I have one here that will make a good movement. So yeah, it's gonna be some massive cutting and wiring. The distance between the branches is, in my opinion, a little bit too long. And that is due to earlier mistakes, really. So I'm gonna get the big branch off, wire it up, rebuild a new top and see what we can get from there. A lot of movement will make a bigger tree, and the heavy bending have a better chance of success to stay in place afterwards. So yeah, let's start with the big cut. I don't know, yeah, let's take it in parts then. Yeah, I have another branch here quite close to the one I chose for first branch, and actually coming out of the one that I cut. Yeah, I think I'm gonna cut and look closer if maybe this is an option as well. So this one is the one I have chosen before as a first branch, and this one is growing lower down, and it's also the cut right in the ice. I think we need to clean this up quite good around here and go from there. Yeah, I'm still not sure where this is going to land, but I think really this one has nothing to do here. So a first cut, and we're gonna clean it up later. Yeah, I think that's good enough. Gonna put some petrol jelly there to stop it from bleeding. Yeah, it's gonna look a little bit thin after this, but I don't see any other solution here. So yeah, some heavy wire on and try to reduce the height of the tree. Yeah, I use my reused wire as usual. I have this piece of really heavy wire, far too heavy to leave it on for a final display, but it really makes the work when forcing the trunk to where I want it. So I'm anchoring down in the soil and trying to wire the 45-degree angle, and I don't wire that hard because I really want it to be there for a very long time without biting into the bark. Should be around 45 degrees. Yeah, it's not that important as long as it keeps the trunk where I want it. So there's quite an heavy branch here. Actually, I thought I wanted to take it off, but really it seems like I use this branch and then I can remove a few small ones here to fit the wire. Now I'm up to what I think is the new leader. I'm gonna show you closer. So in here there's one possible new leader up here. There's another possible new leader at this one. This is the leader I removed when I made this tree the first time. I don't know why there's a stump still, but now it's gone. And that's the old leader that definitely needs to go away. I'm gonna start by taking that one. We're gonna see. Yeah, at least the wire is on now, and I'm gonna look closer what to keep. My new camera, so annoying. There's been some really excellent, amazing trunk bending, but the camera turned itself off. So yeah, this is where we are at now. The second branch, which was going straight or diagonal upwards, is now more in a horizontal position, and that is all due to the first bend. Actually, it needs to be done a little bit more. Something like this, and we can go even more on this one. And now we have the twist coming a little bit away from the viewer. So at the next point I'm going to take it back on itself and more forward to the viewer. I'll try this. A little bit more, like this. We're gonna see what is the next apex here. Yeah, I actually think that the one I left is a good option. Yeah, a little bit more here. The first bend is always the hardest. And no snapping yet, so that's really excellent. I'm gonna put a little bit more. Yeah. Do you see how this branch is now going a little bit downwards? So I use the next bend to bring it up again. Yeah, we're getting there. Actually, I think it's... Yeah, I'm gonna get a smaller wire to put these two where I want them. Looking for the approximately right length and thickness. And we're gonna let this wire these two branch together and see where we land. Actually, I think there are a few small that we definitely don't need growing straight up. Like so. Going down and a little bit up on itself. This branch is far too long. There is a challenge here that the second branch looks more heavy than the first one here. Yeah. There is a few side branches that going very far out from the canopy. Yeah, I think it's better like this. It happened to be a very heavy one on the in curve. That one we don't need. So There's still quite a few here. I'm gonna remove a few of them, but I tend to like to keep a few of them and see which one develop best. So because yeah, not as long as it doesn't thicken the trunk and make this inverse taper, I think it's okay still. So this is the front. We need to put the apex a little bit more in the front like this. And here we have 3 of them. There is a example of what I've been talking about, the going straight up. So I need to decide, is this new future apex or does it need to be removed? We don't have much on the back side of the tree. This one can be used. Yeah. I'm gonna remove this one as well. And I actually leave a small one up here. Maybe it could be a future apex if I want to make it smaller, even smaller than it is. And I think I can wire these two together. They are quite close to each other. They should be fine. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. It actually seems like we have still 2 competing. Yeah, I will remove this one like so. From the front, I don't know what you say, it's getting there, I think. I'm gonna take this last piece of the apex and put it a little bit to the front. And back up like this. I think we are getting somewhere. I wonder how much is left of this tree when I'm done. That's always a challenge to know where to stop. But I really like this. There's a very heavy branch here. I'm gonna take it back to there. Something just growing up like this. Yeah, actually I think this is where I'm stopping for now. I tend to like to... No, I'm not. There's 2 coming up from the same spot there. Yeah, now I'm happy. So what did I end up removing? Yeah, that's... I think it's more than 50% actually. But yeah, with this tree I'm ready to take a chance. I turned it from one of my ugliest trees to a quite decent tree. And in a few years, who knows, maybe even it's a beautiful tree. That's all I have for you today, folks. Thanks a lot for watching. Take care, stay safe, bye.